Hello. Yeah, sound. Yeen. How you doing? You good? You well? You having a good day? Thank you, Yeen. I think I need all the luck that I can get. We'll see what happens. RPGs generally aren't my thing, but it's first person shooter, so how bad can it be? So just to give you all some context as to where we are in the game right now. So I've done the character select and everything like that already. So the customization is pretty good. Um, I'll show you the inventory. So we collected a fair amount already. That's my character there on the left. Yeah. It's no, it's not a survival. It's a RPG. It's sort of a mystical kind of sci-fi. You get a wand. I mean, if that doesn't tell you everything that you need to know about the game, then I don't know what will. So you get there you go, mace, shield. Yeah, RPG role-playing game. So let's crack on with that. Give me 2 seconds. Dooby doo. Just a notification that the battery's running low, so we'll get that sorted. Sharpish, lovely. Cheers, Gene. Yeah. I was gonna say, hopefully I'll be playing this for a bit. So, anytime you want to drop in, you carry on. Yeah, for anyone else who's viewing, so I'll give you kind of like an idea of what everything looks like. Press the button there. So this is your inventory. So obviously you got your weapons there, armor, gloves, gloves and boots, accessories, potions, crafting materials, etc. All that kind of good stuff. And you can have 2 sets of what's the word? Oh, it's going to annoy me. Like you set up for weapons. So one of mine. So you got the mace and the shield, and the second has the wand and the grimoire, which is where you do your spells. Ability tree. So all of that good stuff there. You obviously get your stuff every time you level up. And on the left, obviously, you'll see your every time you get those in there. So I am specking wizard at the moment. Okay, so everything like that. But and then you get your godlike abilities there. Do, do. Right, let us crack on.
This is your final warning. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance. Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Oh, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? The Rowatine Navy didn't teach me fancy words, but I did learn how to count.
Kai, before you go, please keep in mind that the Envoy is a respected member of the court. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Maybe it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how? Say no more. The less I know, the better. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out. I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Ooh, new companion. Can I see some mercenary? Experienced battle tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and join aggression. Alright. Fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, stealing holster and single enemy taunting them for 10 seconds. Okay.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Fast travel.
Pogrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Pretty soon the Durans will outnumber us 3 to 1.
The cloud put a stop to it.
Baked and wet. That's enough of that. We gotta listen.
Companion ability to change the abilities of your companions. Level up your ability to spend companion abilities. Special points. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a fair amount of map here to be enjoying. Quests, documents, tutorials. Okay, so I've got 1 point available myself, so attack speed I'm not too worried about, actually, not too worried about. Essence. I'm gonna go with that. Might. Do this. Kai wants to speak to me.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads. Donshore,
Okay.
the dream strike. Don't get Donshore. Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Lovely.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? How did you... Actually, maybe I should talk to you instead. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to
Oh,
steal.
they're taking me for a drink?
The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Nice.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Oh, loitering.
First leaves, his letters won't turn up. Que larde! I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. Average build? Now, if he were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many
Nice.
so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Well, that's our
Lovely.
marching orders then.
Party camp. Large Asia West and fair to the living land. Setting up party camp will fully restore the hell. Party camp you can speak with companions. Upgrade, chant, gear, cook. Okay.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. I should ask you for some good campfire stories later. Good to know. Though, people around here have reason enough to be twitchy as it is. Talk of the plague inland has folks stirred up. More than usual. Is that why the Emperor sent his personal mystic to the living lands? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel-Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker. Night, envoy.
Okay, so you can enchant weapons.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, envoy.
Display collected totems. Okay. So you store items. Okay. Let's inventory. Transmographer. Let's see how the crafting works then. Select a weapon or a piece of armour from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough materials. That makes sense. Okay. There's a softwood branch. Paradisal ladder is the main thing that I'm missing. I think it's by the look of it. Iron chunk is cool. Paradisal ladder again. And pelt, that makes sense. Yeah. It's cool, right.
Farmer could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Yeah. Paradisal ladder. That's almost as if it knew that I needed that.
You take lead.
Ooh. Try that dance again. There you go. Oh, quite. Oh, they got up there quick. There was a... Ooh, there are people in here. There we are.
Incoming Zaros. Oh, no, you don't. Where's my mark? Aim where? One for you! Left leg!
Beautiful.
We make a good squad.
See what's in the chest. Grenade. Very nice. Press and hold right bumper to throw your equipment. Oh, okay.
You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Out. Okay, anything actually... Ooh, lockpick. Gonna need some of them from what I've seen on the old YouTube. Okie. What else crack on? Ooh. Oh, decent ladder. Yes, I know he wants me to upgrade my armor. I'll do it in a sec. Do. Let's just go back to the camp. Upgrade this armor. Do. This one. Upgrade. Yeah. Beautiful. We'll go with the mace. Here we go. Lovely.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Let's crack on. Ooh. And there's one over here as well. Take. If you're unsure of where to find stuff, it does appear on the minimap in the top left-hand corner. So if you think there's something in the area, just have a quick gaze at that. Should help you out. I'm just generally being nosy. Seems to be a few enemies up here. Okay. There's none I can get stealthily. Just we'll move on a bit. We can always come back to it at a later time.
Those must be your ambassadors, men. That's a bad sign.
That's that.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Shrooms. Okay. Really want. To be fair, I should have used a grenade on that group of enemies that we just come past. Pyromancer's Key. Yeah. That sounds
Even
like
park
it's
around the walls can't stand against
gonna
this
be a good
place.
time. Old Peregrine Wall. Oh, enemy there. On his own.
Zarabs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Yeah, I believe that. Ah, crap.
You're mine now.
Beautiful. Just no anything on
Another
him.
win, but who's counting?
An enemy there. Sleep.
Unseen, unheard. If you're gonna shoot that bear, keep your distance. Take your bet.
Take that happy accident. Some cabbage. Crap. Probably best not to go through there just yet. Shrooms. There's fuel. And there are some. There is some stuff in there. We're gonna leave that just a minute. Mooch around for some more stuff. Nice little campsite down here. Very good. Do 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 do. Overgrown from two. Okay. Right, so this is the part where it means to use his fire to extinguish it. So if we put it up.
Ready, aim.
Perfect. Thank you, Kai. Whoa.
Come seek!
Next one's mine.
There it is. Flexible. I think with games like this, you never know whether you're actually supposed to be here or not.
This one's mine.
Cool.
me what you got.
I'm sick.
That's a weird XP farm. Oh, I almost got a skill on it.
Come and get me!
Ooh.
Nice shot!
I'm sick.
Oh. That was a big bugger. Ooh. Wrong one. Beautiful. Still. Potion, yeah. Spider's leg. Sounds a bit ominous. Oh, well, no, it's pretty good. It was that way, wasn't it? Oop. Out of curiosity, that one that I just picked up. Yeah, exactly the same as the one I've got. So. Hmm.
I'm sick.
Here we go!
Oh, combat. Monies. Ah, crap.
You're mine now! What am I hitting? To your left! Let's see what you got! Next one's mine!
Ooh, or trout. Not sound good at all.
Thanks, soldier. Give me a target. Come and get Now look at me. Right flank. Still recovering. That's it for me.
Right back on. Ooh. Spear. Very, very nice.
On your right.
Ooh, a little more. There.
One for you.
Fine.
Another down.
Zarb's
I was just getting warmed up.
Sure you were? Hey, leveled up. Attack speed, I think is what I'm going to put. More for abilities as well. Corrosive Siphon is the one. More. Oh, I need to be level 5 for that. Okay, fair enough. Well. We got max charge. Attacking while holding block slams your shield towards the stun. That's alright. Just taking damage slowly, you can fix during the last. That sounds good. Alright, okay. Let's crack on. Let's go. Some more people.
on sync.
Nice.
Jimmy didn't have anything on him. There's something I can pick up over here, which I thought past. There it is. Ooh. Oh.
On sync.
Show me what you got. Hey, over here.
That felt cruel. Two XP, man. Do.
On sync.
Take your best shot. I mean, where? What's the target?
Earth and rock. Earth and rock.
Poor bears. It was fast travel. Spot somewhere. There it is.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day. But people have to eat.
Oh, yeah, given a lot of stuff on this. Give it that. Not hold back on the, giving you stuff.
Quiet as the depths.
It's a bear.
On sync.
Let's see what you got. One for you.
It's essence. Lovely. Worst jump I think I've ever done. Ooh, yeah. Young water beast.
Hey, over here.
Yeah, okay, so we can't get into traditional methods.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Crap.
It's got natural light. Right on the river. Just needs a little love.
Arquebus. What's that? Two. By both hands, shoot bullets perfectly straight. It's like a straight arrow. Shotgun? Construction. Gardener's Lock. Very nice. Like that. Lovely. Alright, let's mosey on around. What's up here? There's something to be collected up there, so we won't bother with that just at the moment. Welcome all to the stream, anyone jumping in. I know some of you have been watching.
Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Some of you have been watching since the start.
Ah, it didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Dirt speckled amulet. Okay. Yeah, we are playing Avowed, day 1. RPG. Common bow. Trapper's Lock.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
Use Kai. Could just do it myself, but
Here it comes.
not fine. Sorts it out. There.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that game's jumping on.
Terribly wrong timed. Dagger. Oh. Excellent. The other ones didn't give me anything.
That's a bad way to go. It's almost like the brambles are
Can't.
crush that house.
Thank you, dude. Studded gauntlets. Very nice. We'll have to do a check in a minute on clothes and such. Picked up that much stuff though. I'm paying attention. Ooh, amethyst. Great axe. Pelt. I don't even know what my inventory. I'm not all of it now. So I'm not paying attention. Spear. Pistol. 23 damage. What's my one do? 11. Do you need bullets? Pistol. What if I look at that? Mace, which I've upgraded. Okay, so there's a little symbol next to them. I'm going to use common bow. I've got to have a look into that. Grey hammer. Oil. Glacial spore shard. This room is fragments. This is frigid mist. Ooh, very nice. So, 156. Okay, is the parry efficiency, critical hit chance. It doesn't actually do anything other than that. Fire, frost, and shock damage. Yes, we'll get them on. Yeah, why not? Picked up an amulet. I don't know what that comes under. Ah, special amulet. Under gem with a tag on the back. Okay, it's got to be a side quest in it. Somewhere along the line. Okie dokie. Alright, let's move on.
Sink!
Oh, no, you don't! Let's see what you got!
Earth and rock! Sink!
We just like not like finishing off people.
Good fight.
Soft with birch there. So, merchant's journal. Big news. Okay, okay. It's just the way we came in. Don't remember going to a house with a big hole in the wall. But we have, because that chest has been opened. Okie dokie. What's it gonna oh, it's the chest there. Okay, so what's up here?
Zarops. You don't usually venture at.
Here we go!
Sink!
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, sport apple. Don't need. Yeah, we'll eat that. Straight off. Ooh, gem. Common wand. Break some stuff down in a minute.
Off.
Check the waterfall. Assuming I can't jump. Check. Oh, yeah, that's the sport apple. Right. Crack on. Completely forgot what I was doing then.
Stand back.
Sorted out kite. It just loves fucking.
Come and get me!
Go on, Kyle, so what's that? 20 damage and damage reduction. That's not.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
I need some health, but I'm not going to. Let's save my health potions and just use the the food that's been collected. You do have like an endless amount of food.
It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Oh,
Unfortunately, I can't sponge it. That's
We're
not
being
good.
hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
It's going to be like a unit of about.
Give me a target. Where's your mine now?
On
Let's see
sick.
what you got.
Earth and rock. On sick.
That's berries.
On sick.
No way in the hell at me.
Coming from your right.
Oh, the hell?
Come and get me.
On sick.
Oh. There we go.
Earth and rock.
Over here.
Yeah. Run away, son. And to run away. Ow. Oh, terrible.
On sick.
Woo.
Take that, you monstrosity. Well done.
What happened to that bear?
Forget the bear. What soul potters? Probably should talk to him first. Screw him. Ooh.
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely. Oh, Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you
Okay.
going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little
That
too
sounds dodgy.
wild of late. Envoy,
Of course, it was
He
the bear.
raises a fair question.
on my honor as your countryman, his death was not of my doing. Let's speak no more of this. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? Fascinating. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it.
I thought it was
You
going to say
know
Romano.
something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, the soul stuff. Maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Beautiful. Level up. Sort E. Ability. See, that's good. Ultra power attack with a bow or gun. Okay. I want parry. Got a ability point. Okay. Always want to go for damage. I think maximum health is gonna have to be one. Right, grand. Let's see what happens. That's excellent. PlayStation controller.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Ooh. Don't touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, creatures and vessels. Okay.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I've said the same thing after a flask of Eric, but I know better than to trust that feeling.
I think you may have overexerted yourself. Once we're back in civilization, bed rest is in order. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Your interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I answer to the Emperor, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. Make sure and use that to your advantage. You never know. It might come in handy. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Very nice.
Whatever the Inquisitors, she can't be worse than that thing, can she?
Oh. Okay.
You are full of surprises, envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire throat. Guess your emperor really did seem the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Okay, let's set up a camp here. I need to upgrade some stuff. First, let's see, because we did unlock some good stuff. Just should do. That's fair enough. Jim, welcome. How are we doing? You good? Yes, not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you. Ah. It's yeah, got what it's called now. Avowed. Out yesterday at 6 PM. Seeds burst into green clouds of noxious mist. Very nice. Breastplate is good. Disking gloves. Thick gloves. Parkour speed. Or parry efficiency. Resistance to poison and bleed. Yeah, come in handy. Got some stuff there, so we don't want to enchant anything.
Your
Just
guard doesn't seem like the.
let's upgrade some stuff. So wand definitely needs doing. Might even do it a couple of times actually, because the wand is pretty good. Yeah, so I might do the wand one more time. And the mace. Beautiful.
The kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? Use
So, select a unique weapon for the left side of the screen to enchant. Choose a replacement for its primary enchantment on the right side of the screen. This currency can't be undone. Okay. Yes, I have no weapons.
much
that can be
better
enchanted.
suited to it.
But yeah, it's obviously a role-playing game. You can have multiple ways of doing stuff. Pretty open. I've not really had a look at the map. So the map's fairly big. So I've only just started today, so got a couple. Oh, okay. So this is the big map I didn't click. You can go by that. So that's the current quest. Okay, so what's over here? Find Drake's cabin. So you obviously get your fast travel points. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's have a mooch. Have a look around. See what's going on.
The so-called godless people
Oh, enemy
disappeared
over here
centuries ago,
somewhere.
but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Each item and each enemy has quantity that indicates effectiveness in combat. Enemies of a high quality have a skill next to them, yeah. So easy. Oh crap.
Here we go.
Nope. We will run away. Come on, Clyde.
Better on
Yep. 100%. Yeah, graphics are sound. Nothing. I haven't come across any glitches, anything like that. The battling's really good. Like the fighting. Something in here. Oh. Gardener's log. Got a companion as well, Kai, at the moment. Yeah, I've already been around here. Some dead bodies. That's the fast travel point.
Careful. Looks like spiders
Let's get
nearby.
Kai to sort that out. Save me
Aye, aye.
using my magic. Beautiful. Common shield.
Coming in hot.
Oh, people on the other side of that. Oh, spiders on the other side of that even. Didn't see nothing. Did not see nothing. Just realised I haven't saved it in a while. It does also save, but not think of yeah, let's go for it.
Next one's mine. Come and get me!
To be fair, I've just upgraded the one, so good to see how it gets on. Beautiful. Soof! How you doing? You're right. Whoop whoop. Cool, mate. Yeah. Sorry, Kirsty's is behind me. What's up, so?
Pargrunen built these ruins and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands. Right behind you.
Seek!
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
Seek!
Hope you don't mind spiders.
Yeah, we won't go in there just yet. So, what have you been up to today then, Jim? You just finished work, or...?
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
With all the new folks in town, it's been harder to get a good day's catch.
At least it was local.
Yeah.
No. Oh. Oops. Ooh. Yeah, I'm guessing this is where that kind of... Ooh. Oh, that is sort of going. Oops. Right, let's go do the mission.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador suspected.
Ooh. The Kraken shot?
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. This place does not matter. The branches of your life were pruned. An arrow
Aggressive.
broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. The minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox chews its leg off to escape the hunter's snare. It is the only way. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Nice.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. Liviana, the local Sawbones. I wish I could take credit for saving your life, but I believe I had very little to do with it.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. A voice. I take it you don't mean Liviana ordering me around.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ooh.
Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Decent bit of XP.
Hey, I added.
Foraging notes.
Think about you.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
Sure. Okay. Okay, Kai wants to speak to me. Where are you, Kai?
Yeah. The Dream Scourge has driven people to this. Keep one hand on your coin purse.
Is that telling me that?
Don't get things or the local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
We'll get him at the camp. I'm sure that's what we'll do. Lemon. Take that.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down on their luck Adirans who can't catch a break? Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Nice. Alright, so let's there's another exclamation mark around here.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without... Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. I suppose if you say it, it must be true. After all, you're still here, huh? Luckily, I'm trying to do work for the betterment of the world. That ought to win me some favor if the gods are watching. If that's the case, I pray they not look too closely, huh? Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. Which is impossible. Yes, I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it. Interesting that you think I'd name names while talking to the newly arrived envoy from Adir. But yes, Adelgund, often by the western gate, she knew some animancers, and she might know something. Hmm? Ah, yes, that's a great idea, and the one which you came up with completely on your own, if anyone asks. Really, though, any luminous Adra will do. I'm sure there's some out there, somewhere.
Alright.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead?
Okay. Do we get rid of what do we keep? We gotta sell most stuff, to be fair. It's not bad. Fine. Just probably go for the next, say, $3 grand. For that. So.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra.
Bounties.
You're a brave
Double
soul.
bounty.
Spiders are bad enough, let alone big mean bastards like Nasiri.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
enough. Yeah, so the wall. Or is he?
You there? Are you just going to stand there and pour at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him, now can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charnel House?
First week in the living lands.
Okay, so there's the thing up there. Beautiful.
Boy.
Oh.
Surprised they let us walk out of here.
Unseek! Unseek! On your right!
Beautiful. Oop.
What am I hitting?
Beautiful. Ooh, is that too skull?
Time to round.
Oh.
Just like the good old days.
Ah, that's the one. Spread smoke.
Here it comes.
Right, steel graph gauntlets. Let's see what they're all about. Parry efficiency, maximum stamina. Oh yeah, right there now. Something else over here somewhere. Oops.
One for you!
Oh.
Hey! Over here!
Love that. More.
Stand back. Coming in hot.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit boring. Whatever they're on the inside of that wall then. Okay, well, that was an adventure. Got some XP from it and all that. Good stuff. Killed some spiders and all that. There's a camp spot there. Oh no, actually. Do I want to grab that? Let's crack on with the. There's so much to do in this game. The tent? You never know. Yeah, so much to do.
Well, this is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. Go on. But remember, Thal's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side.
Yeah, game is absolutely huge, and as I say, just look at the map. I am there. I haven't even looked around half of the other places. So, I'll zoom out. So I've been where it's green, where the fog of war isn't, obviously. So I've only been like here, and in this part of the town, that kind of middle bit. I haven't even been where the bounties. Yeah, I ain't been any places. It's just one area. I mean, that's. I assume Dawnshore is the first town, first area. You got the Living Lands, which is like all of that. It's gonna be a big game.
Smile and be yourself. Or you break it, you buy it.
Okay. That's cut. Let's try and find a way onto in there.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
Not you, too.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place. The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details. You'd better hope you can.
Ooh. Right, so I wanted a way onto that roof. Ah, okay. Try that again. This time. Ah. Okay, so that's not gonna work. We'll just move on swiftly like that never happened. Oh, we got some scaffolding. Ooh. Spot apple. Take that. I guess I can sell. Oh, didn't even mean to do that.
Doesn't take much out here. Those are the
Hey, got those land deeds. Very good. Apparently I didn't have to do all that jumping and stuff. You could have just walked right the way in. Typical.
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make...
I like an enemy above me.
Yeah.
Ah, it's alright. Do better than that. Take some of that. Okay, so there's something up there. Oh my god. Oh crap.
One seek.
Next one's mine.
Guess the deer in discipline doesn't have pest control.
Who's ready for more?
Okay, so I assume I'm gonna have to get up there. Lovely. So Blackwing gloves. Very nice. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. Got that for you. It's a beautiful view. Ooh. Let's see where we've got to go.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes. Give me a mo. I'll take a look. Okay, is it something that's slightly below?
You died, but you're here. God, am I glad to see you? None of the clerks believe my story.
Envoy, is it really you?
What's this?
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Your fealty to our homeland conquers death itself. What an inspiration. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Maybe that's all it is, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. Well, be that as it may, we can't have you dropping dead again on your first assignment.
And I can't keep dragging you back to Liviana's.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. Don't be so quick to judge. They got the better of you once, and I don't want history to repeat itself. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Agree with that. 355 XP. Loads of XP for quests in this game. Whack on a save. You just whack on a save. Yeah. Right, all. I'm gonna leave you there. Thank you for joining me for part 1. Hope Avowed has piqued your interest a bit. Catch me on the next stream to do the next bit. As I've showed you, the map is pretty big, so this could go on for a while. Look out for me streaming Atomfall as well at the end of the month. I think it's on the 28th. Covering that as well. Both games are on Game Pass, so if you're an Xbox user, look out for those. Till then, I'll see you in the next one.